Hi, Betsy. Thanks for joining me today.
I'm so happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
One of the things we've been talking about is how companies in their recruiting efforts have changed over the last couple of years. It's becoming less and less about waiting for employees to come seek them out. What are some of the things that you're seeing companies changing in how they go about their recruitment marketing?
I think that when we think of recruiting, we think of the tactical part of recruiting. We think about writing a good job posting, putting it on a job board, getting people to apply for the jobs. But companies that are doing more than that and being more proactive about communicating what their culture is, communicating how they invest in the community, really allows transparency and a way for a candidate to actually feel excited about the company, not just the job.
The companies are being judged almost as much as the candidates are.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the things you see companies doing to try to present that type of information that helps people understand what the culture is all about?
So I think that companies have a really great opportunity to really showcase who they are. And some companies know this, and they're putting out content or either on social media, in videos like this. What we're trying to do is get away from big terms like we have a great culture, which that may be true, but without going further than defining what is your great culture, it's really difficult for a job seeker to really understand. So companies that invest in fuller explanations on either on their career site or in social media, if a company takes those opportunities to really focus on what their culture is, those are great touch points and a sort of an engagement point for candidates to really connect with a company.
Sure, and as companies define themselves, making it pretty accessible to understand what a company stands for, what a company stands against, demonstrates the values that a company has, which candidates are looking at and understanding how their values may or may not align. So when we talk about things like cultural fit, and the impact that that can have, it's a way for both the job seeker and the company to make an evaluation based on fit beyond just skills alone. What's the impact you're seeing of millennials on the workforce as they become a larger percentage of job seekers and employees out there?
Millennials, more than any other population, I think, are just very adept at doing their research. Millennials are very mission-driven group, and not stating what a company believes in, what their purpose is, what their mission is, really creates a disconnect with millennials as well as every generation. So blanket statements are okay, but digging deeper and saying, we have a day where everyone in the company does this march, or we have a 50-50 match for charitable organizations. Things like that really are important. And one of the things that's really unique about millennials as a generation is I know that I grew up with two parents that came home at 5:30 and we had dinner, and work was kind of for tomorrow. Now we all work. Work is fluid, and that's a way we know work to be. But if you think about millennials, they never knew it a different way. So they really need to really understand what a company is about to feel like this is a company they're really excited to participate at, to make a difference. And unfortunately, when we read a job posting, we really focus on what are the skills required to do that job instead of who is this company.
Yeah, that job becomes as much a part of them and a part of their life as anything else that's going on. Well, thank you.
Yeah, thanks. This was really fun.